Ho ho ho. I've tried to make this 6 Christmas food from these 6 different countries. This is the mistake that I've learned, so you don't have to make it again. So in this video, I tried to make the food from this country every day for 6 days. And all of the recipe can be found on the Google Doc down below. And the first stop, we're going to French. We're making this French Daube. I first off cut my beef steak in cube size, then marinated with some salt and pepper. I added some bay leaf and Italian spices because all of the Italian spices cover the French cuisine spices as well. Spice blend like this honestly are one of the easiest way to season without overthinking it and overbuying too much spices individually. And little did I know, this is the mistake number 1. The fastest way to make this is to cook everything in the pot first, then transfer to a crock pot. Doing this can save you at least an hour, especially waiting for the onions to fully cooked. So I moved everything to the pot, caramelized the onion, and browned the beef. So while I was cooking the beef, I realized I've already done mistake number 2. It's using lean meat. And this is not ideal for the stew. For the tender, almost melt in your mouth texture, you want a slightly fatty cut like beef chunk. Not too fatty, but definitely not too lean. Then continue adding some of your spices like bay leaf and thyme, orange peel. Next step's very important. Add your red wine. And the next tip is do not use a very cheap red wine because the flavor stays in the dish and you will taste it. Once the stew should start boiling, I transfer everything to the crock pot and cook it for at least 3 hours. In French cuisine, stew are often paired with carbs like mashed potato or pasta. So while the stew was cooking, I made some mashed potato, went to the gym, and come back for the dinner. Next up, we're going to Canada. There's something called Tourtiere. It's a French-Canadian meat pie, and I'll be honest, when I heard about meat pie, I usually think of heavy, greasy, and I need a nap after this. But this one genuinely surprised me. First, we have to make our own pie crust. Flour, butter, salt, and 6 tablespoons of water. Knead it just until everything comes together and let it rest for 30 minutes. Because good dough, like a good people, they need a break. Just kidding, it's food science. Alright, now for the star of the day, the meat filling. We're making our own seasoning blend with mustard, black pepper, thyme, cinnamon, ginger, allspice, and a little bit of clove. I know it's a lot, but I guarantee you it's good. Vegetables, simple, just onion and celery. I hope there's more vegetable because we need that fiber in our food. But for the meat, we're doing half pork and half ground beef. Season with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then rest it for a bit. It also requires for 1 potato, so I boil it, cut it. I see the comfort food balance here. Once the dough is rested, roll it out and prep the pie crust. And remember, leave half of it for the top part. Now that we're finally cooking the filling, add everything in there, let it simmer, and taste it. Because when I tasted it, was like, wow, this is really good. Add the potatoes, stir it. Like, how amazing is this? This is not even heavy or greasy at all. And at this point, I'm really excited on how it's gonna turn out. So we shall see. Fill up the pie, cover with the remaining dough, seal it up, and brush with some egg wash for that golden finish. Look at this. Come back. It's almost 2 a.m. We are finally done. We have our Tourtiere done. Steak time.
The top is crispy, the bottom is also crispy.
Like for real. Normally I don't like meat pie, but Canada, you obsess me. Now on, let's move to the next country.
We're back with another Christmas dish from around the world. This time we're trying to make some Yorkshire or Yorkshire pudding. So I've learned something from watching all of those recipe video is first, like you some sort of not wanting to use whole milk and you wanted to use 1% or 2%. Anyway, I already have my whole milk and I've seen some people use whole milk successfully made it. So I'm going to try the whole milk. Second one to rinse your batter from 30 minutes to 24 hours. The measurement is pretty easy. You just need a cup of eggs, a cup of milk, and a cup of all-purpose flour.
Add some pinch of salt. While the batter is resting, I made a pigs in a blanket. Basically a sausage wrapped in the bacon, which already sounds like a great idea. Now back to the Yorkshire pudding, some do and don'ts. First do is preheat your oven very hot. Second, to pour the batter in a smoky hot oil so it can puff better. Not like mine, I kind of pour it when it's kind of cool down and it doesn't puff as well. Anyway, I'm making a special sauce which is mustard, honey, and soy sauce that I can glaze over my pigs in blanket and take it to bake again. For the finishing touch, I added some mozzarella, the pigs in blanket, and some gravy. It tastes like crispy edges, soft center, cozy vibes for sure. It was so good. UK, I got you.
10 out of 10.
Number 4. We're finally here, Italy.
We're making the recipe from by Alessandra. I've watched this tutorial for like more than 5 times, so we should be good.
So I'm gonna introduce some ingredients here.
Flour, salt, Italian seasoning, all-purpose flours, cheese, some eggs, some prosciutto, thyme, and pork chop.
Let's get started.
We need 50 grams.
Oh, I haven't said that we're making a tortellini.
And 150 grams of all-purpose flour. A pinch of salt. More than a pinch. They say the traditional way is to hand roll it, put it on table.
Crack 2 eggs. No mixer, no shortcut, just me and the dough, and an unexpected workout.
And roll it. Then let it rest for 30 minutes.
And for the broth, traditionally called for bone broth, and it doesn't matter how big is your bone.
Here, after 30 minutes, we have our dough ready.
And it seems like everyone's make the dough from scratch, especially for Christmas. You roll it, then roll it again and again, until it's almost like see-through, like thin enough to question your life choice. That thin.
I think that's good enough.
Anyway, let's make some pork filling.
Our pork chops here, and we're gonna season it with salt and ground black pepper.
Once seasoning done, you want it to grill or just sear the both sides of your pork to golden brown. This is an ASMR time.
Merry Christmas.
Alright, in the video say you want to chop your prosciutto and your pork chop into slightly cube and then put it into the mixer and then just grind it. Oh, also add some cheese. I don't really like cheese, but add some cheese, you have to add some cheese. So tortellini in brodo is a classic Italian Christmas dish, especially in the regions like Emilia-Romagna. Instead of cheese-filling tortellini, the Christmas version is usually filled with meat like pork, prosciutto, or mortadella and served in a clear, rich broth. Not gonna lie, but this reminds me of making Chinese dumpling. How do you like Italian food?
I love Italian food a lot. I hope that now that I'm gonna be in Austria, I can go to Italy and try a lot of food.
You like Italian food? What's your top 3?
Oh, in Italian food?
Yeah.
I know this is gonna be such a basic, like, answer, but have you seen like the pasta with the cheese, like the wheel?
Oh yeah, I did.
That. I really
second.
like pesto pasta in general. And then I'm not sure about the third because I feel like I should try more Italian food to actually have a break.
That's valid. Alright, once the filling is ready, you shape the tortellini small, delicate, and honestly they look very cute. Drop them into the simmering broth, let them cook gently, and that's it.
We are finally done. It smells ham because I used a ham bone for the broth. It smells cheese in it. I smell the cheese. Oh shit, oh shit. It's grainy, the meat is grainy. The broth is so.
The only mistake that I can think of here is I make it too big.
Make it like smaller so it's like bite size.
There is an explanation saying tortellini is smaller and tortelloni is bigger.
Tortellini in brodo. Tortellini in brodo. Brodo is a city in Italy.
Next up, we have Japan. No turkey, no ham, just fried chicken. Back in 1970s, KFC Japan ran a Christmas campaign and somehow it worked so well now that people pre-order weeks in advance just to celebrate Christmas. So we went to the local KFC and grabbed a bucket. There's even a Christmas packaging on it.
Tastes like KFC.
Does it taste like Christmas? I like how simple this is, and let's move on to the last one. We are in United States and we're making some prime rib. So I've seen this TikTok trend that they do a stuffed prime rib. So I'm making the stuffed thing that we stuff in it, which is we make some onion, garlic, spinach, and mushroom, and I mix it with butter. I think the butter is melted because the stuff is too hot, so we should probably cool it down first. Anyway, you season with some stick seasoning and then roll it up. Use a string to like tie it. You have to like, you know, tie it like super well because it's going to burn later. Cover with some mustard and horseradish and then we're ready to grill it.
Look at this.
Let's let it burn, baby.
Shit.
Oh my gosh, I think that's too much. Alright, some mistake here. We waited for 10 minutes and first mistake is it's too hard, and then second, no one standing beside for that 10 minutes. Anyway, we just keep smoking and grilling until it reached to edible temperature, and then apparently it's not that bad. Look at this. Look at this. It's still overcooked. I don't know why, but we have it. We'll do better next time. 6 countries, 6 Christmas dishes. Different food, but the same reason, family time. Merry Christmas. Shit.